So right after our May the 4th Star Wars immersive wedding, Jade and I packed our bags and flew to Anaheim, California to catch the final night of Disneyland After Dark, Star Wars Night, for our Star Wars honeymoon adventure. We're gonna take you along how we planned our trip and all the fun activities we did so you can decide if Star Wars Night is worth it for you. So we decided to spread our adventure to 3 different days so we would have the energy to enjoy the event. We started by going to Disneyland the day before our scheduled Star Wars Night. That way, we could get all the regular rides and activities out of the way and just focus on the Star Wars Night attractions during the event. And the day after Star Wars Night, we finished it off with a visit to Disney California Adventure. If you plan on exploring Disneyland, we recommend taking a separate day to do that from Star Wars Night because there isn't much time in the assigned time you're at the park for the event. Sure, you can book a regular park ticket on the same day and be there all day and night, but imagine how you or your kids would feel come 9 p.m. after being in the park all day. Feel free to skip to the next chapter if you want to jump right into Star Wars Night, but we thought it'd be awesome to also share the activities we did and got out of the way that might get a little crowded or rushed during Star Wars Night. So on that first day at Disneyland, we started off with a quick ride through Star Tours. Because it is the season of the Force, Space Mountain is Hyperspace Mountain. Sorry, it was kind of dim in there, so my iPhone couldn't pick up anything. And we took an epic photo next to the Acolyte series promo display of lightsabers at Tomorrowland. Prior to the trip, Jade got the Disney Chase credit card just so we could go meet Darth Vader at the Star Wars launch bay.
I am aware of the scepter's reputation. I assure you that any disturbance will be dealt with. Do not overestimate your abilities, and do not underestimate mine. This way.
I think she was a little speechless. We of course went to Galaxy's Edge, our favorite place at both American Disney parks. I wanted to get the lightsaber sling bag from Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities, but during the time, they were sold out. Go figure during Season of the Force. And of course, we did my typical legacy lightsaber window shopping. One of these days, I will pick one up. We saw Ahsoka, Din Djarin, and Grogu for the first time roaming around, and we got on our favorite rides, being captured by the First Order Star Destroyer on Rise of the Resistance, as well as piloting the Millennium Falcon for Smuggler's Run. I haven't posted these full ride experiences yet, so I'll have to post these soon before they're over a year old. I planned on finally building a droid at the Droid Depot, and you can watch the full experience at this link. This little guy is the first little one Jade and I created as a married couple. We continued to explore the rest of Disneyland, but wanted to return to Galaxy's Edge to roam around at night, and even spin my lightsaber. Because Star Wars Night only happens every other night, the park closed at a normal later time, and we got to check out Black Spire Outpost in the dark with everyone's lightsabers lit. This was great because we made an awesome new friend by the name of Darth Draven, who's a very talented dark side lightsaberist. We finished our adventure with the projector show. It seems they only saved the fireworks now for the weekend. But now that we got our regular Disneyland adventure out of the way, we can rest up for Star Wars Night the following day. After a relaxed day, we got to the line at 5:30 p.m., 30 minutes before Star Wars Night ticket holders were welcomed in. I dressed up as Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi, and Jade dressed up as Mara Jade from Legends. I had a little fear that it might not be as awesome of a Star Wars vibe as our wedding, but as soon as we saw all the amazing outfits in line, we knew it was gonna be an epic adventure. Let's get inside. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Priyon Joni from Lightsaber Culture. We're here at Disneyland for the last night this year for Star Wars Night. And also look who's here. We got Simon and Mary from Nerdy Daydreams. We're gonna be hanging out with them. Let's see, the festivities start at 9 p.m. So we're gonna be hanging around the park till then, till sundown. Mary and Simon had day passes to the park and are hanging out with us during the crossover before Star Wars Night festivities begin. Being experienced Disney goers, we got to see some things that Jane and I missed the day before, like the droids in training. didn't originally plan on it, but since there was plenty of time and the standby line wasn't that long, we figured, why not another Smuggler's run on the Millennium Falcon? Full experience of this flight in the link. As the sun started to set, we took some epic photos before saying goodbye to Mary and Simon. I don't know how we got so lucky to catch moments without people in the photo because there was a ton of people around. But for the times that there were a few photo bombs, Photoshop generative fill helped with that. For the first Star Wars night activity, we gathered in front of the Millennium Falcon for the epic Lightsaber Meetup.
Everyone, for the resistance! Activate your sabers now!
This goes on every hour starting at 9 p.m. for a total of 3 times for each event. We've seen so many videos of these and wanted to be part of it. Great way to get into the mood for Star Wars night. Oh, and this meetup is a great reason to bring your NeoPixel lightsaber because you'll shine the brightest. We love this activity so much that we came back an hour later to take it in portrait. Link to see the full experience. Jade's really into the food, and in between saber meetups, we went to Docking Bay 7 and came across the most amazing and surprisingly authentic Asian dish we have ever had at a Disney park, which was a special for Star Wars night. Alright, about to try a dish with papaya salad. A special Star Wars dish. Papaya salad at Disney. A little sour. Holy cow, surprisingly spicy.
Serious?
Yeah. Surprisingly spicy. It's actually good.
Like Mexican spicy or like Asian spicy?
I bit into a pepper, which made it strong.
Is it Mexican spicy or
No,
Asian spicy?
like something in between. Never in our lives did we ever expect to eat Southeast Asian style spicy papaya salad with Filipino style garlic fried rice topped with roasted chicken. Jade found it listed on the Star Wars Night map served at Docking Bay 7 called the Tatooine Sun-Scorched Tip Yip with golden lichen grains and Yavin 4 papaya salad. We were skeptical at first, but we were shocked to realize that we were eating a tasty presentation of authentic Asian food. We passed by some of the character meet and greets, but we didn't get in line with any of them because we had some activities we really wanted to make it to, like the Fans of the Force costume cavalcade, which parades up Main Street, ending at the castle. You actually pass by the Galactic DJ Party Zone while you're here. What's awesome about being in this parade is how it ends in a huge group photo with everybody along with Mickey and Minnie in their Star Wars outfits. Passing through Tomorrowland, we felt the cloud of the dark side of the Force, and there he was, Emperor Palpatine and his royal guards at the Star Wars Docking Bay. With all this dark side energy, it's probably time to get battle ready and join the Lightsaber Instructional at Fantasyland.
Ready, position. Activate. Very cool. Oh, the force is strong with this group. All right, our opening move is going to be a cut to the left shoulder. Then we're going to come around our own head and cut to the right shoulder. Then back around to the left leg.
While the moves here are pretty simple, I gave myself a challenge to follow along with my non-dominant hand, which is my right hand.
Here we go. Activate. Let's do this, everyone. Cut to the left shoulder, right shoulder, left leg, trip, block, push off, motivate.
And it was physically intense to keep up. Make sure to have some water ready if you ever try this.
Come to the head, force push. You get it, everybody.
On the way back through Tomorrowland, there was some Galactic Encounters going on the terrace stage. As we continued walking, there seemed to be a crowd gathering in front of us, and we finally noticed that the First Order stormtroopers led by Captain Phasma were marching. It was cool at first, but gonna be honest, I was expecting something more to it. There was a sense from everyone where they were waiting for something to happen, but nope, it was just them marching around the area for a good while. Hope they spice it up for future events. So it's about midnight now, so we headed back to Main Street to grab some desserts at the Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe. Okay, what's this called?
A pandan croissant.
What's in it?
Pandan and dragon fruit.
And it's a special
And coconut shavings.
Star Wars night item?
Yes.
Okay. You're gonna have to try it.
Okay, let me take a picture first, because phone eats first. Pick you up. Mmm. Very good.
Sweet?
Not too sweet.
Before we headed out, we decided to take some photos by the castle. Notice the blue and red light side, dark side lighting. One thing they didn't have this year was a Star Wars themed fireworks show, but they are having it for Star Wars Night 2025. We're still deciding if we're gonna go since we have Star Wars Celebration in Tokyo and San Diego Comic-Con coming up. We started heading out on Main Street to catch the farewell, and we noticed the beautiful projector artwork on the buildings. We saw a photo location near the entrance with the Jedi Order symbol, and since we haven't taken advantage of our photo pass, we decided to hop in line for this one. As we were waiting around for the farewell, we ran into Darth Draven one last time for this trip. Our encounter this time wasn't without a duel. Needless to say, we missed the farewell. Overall, this was an amazing trip. It was great for Jade and I following our Star Wars wedding, because the only sad thing about our wedding is how we never got to be our own guests in it. But this trip for Star Wars night totally filled that for us. And yes, we would totally do it again. And with California Adventure the following day, ending it with World of Color 1, that was the best way to conclude this entire adventure. Be sure to subscribe to us for more adventures and check out our Star Wars immersive wedding video. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.